Let's quickly take you live to Canberra. Andrew Clennell, our political editor, is standing by for us. Andrew, you've got a breaking story for us?
I have, Laura, a significant impasse in terms of this aged care reform. The government had hoped the opposition would get on board with this proposal to have self-funded retirees pay for more of their aged care, but I'm told it's not even going to be on the coalition party room agenda today. That's the uncertainty over it. The coalition putting the brakes on. The government believed last sitting week, Laura, that basically it was a matter of ticking it off, that the opposition was in agreement with what's happening and they've been told so. I'm told after a shadow cabinet discussion, that is not the case. And the major sticking point here is a dispute over union representatives being put in aged care homes as part of the legislation, as part of the reform. So it's been referred to me as, the government's calling it, I'm told, a voice for workers, that every home would have a union member in it or some form of delegate.
Wow.
And the opposition, of course, not particularly keen on that. So that's a sticking point. The other issue of concern for the coalition...
Andrew, would knew that union representation would just be like a red flag. It's almost wanting to fail, isn't it? Not have bipartisanship.
Well, I'll leave that commentary to you. I'll just tell you what I think, a lot of people would say what you're saying is a fair assessment here, but let's not forget they are the Labor Party. They are, after all, seeing themselves as representing the workers and representing the unions, and there's always that in the background. But the other issue of interest or of debate within the coalition here is the definition of what is a wealthy older Australian. Now, they say, one source has said to me, Annika Wells, the aged care minister, says, this is for wealthier Australians to pay more. My understanding is the definition of paying more is self-funded retirees, i.e., you don't qualify for the age pension. So some debate about that too. Is that really a wealthy older Australian? Should they be paying more? So I think this is quite extraordinary news, because essentially we had thought this was a done deal. The government believed this was a done deal, and it's far from a done deal. Having said that, Laura, I put it to one of my sources, is this thing sunk? It is not, apparently, because they want reform, the opposition, so they are still in negotiations. But as my understanding, there will be no aged care reform deal today. The coalition party room does not even have it on its agenda today because of several sticking points, including this issue of a voice for workers.